Today, I'm going to finish my Minecraft world. Over the last year and a half, I built up my dream fantasy kingdom, and this little area here is the only part that isn't complete. All I have left to do is add some foliage into the landscape, finish up the paths, build a couple geothermal pools, and add some more detail into the forest. After almost 350 hours, this world will be done. First up was the geothermal pools. I really like these ones. I built a couple before in the background, you can see there. They're kind of special to me because it was the first video I ever made on this channel, so that's fun. And I think they're just a super great addition to the world. One of the hardest things in Minecraft to add in is movement. There's not a ton to make that happen. You can kind of have running water or lava or something similar, but using the campfires to have smoke come from underneath, I thought was really great to add a little bit of motion. I try and do that whenever possible, but it is pretty difficult in Minecraft. And the second thing is just the vast amount of color. It's nice to have color coming in a natural way, especially with terraforming, because oftentimes it can be a lot of green, which is great, or a lot of gray from cliffs and rocks and stuff. But getting to put in some actual really vibrant colors like the oranges and yellows is always fun, so I really appreciate that too. And then changing the water to be a more light color definitely suits the pools themselves, and then again adds more color than would otherwise be there. Next up, I was working on the paths. There is this one little section here and then another one farther down. Throughout my world, all over the place, I've been using the same combination of blocks to make the paths, which is the path block itself, rooted dirt and coarse dirt, and then sometimes brown concrete powder. I'm a little sick of that combination. I'm going to do something different definitely for the next time. But yeah, after I got those in, I put in some fences to make it a little bit more visually interesting, some lanterns here or there, and then connected into the city, which has more of like a rocky, stony sort of path inside. So I kind of did a mixture out there, and then just sort of everywhere close to the path, I put in some rocks. I could have done this all in the forest, but most of the forest you're not going to be able to see from the path, so I didn't bother. And then just throwing in some flowers here and there to, again, make it a little bit more visually interesting. Last thing I had to do here was come through this last little section of highlands I had built. I'd done the majority of it in a different video previously, but I built this little section up to kind of add on to that, and I hadn't really finished it. So to do this, I came around first with different colors of flowers. I made them in like little clusters, starting with the azure bluets and then continuing with the cornflowers and the red tulips. And then between these clusters of flowers, I put in a lot of grass and bushes and ferns, kind of as a mixture because they all look pretty good together, to give the highlands more of a lush and actually grassy feel. Because if it's just the moss and the green wool and the other green blocks with no kind of elevation from foliage, that ends up looking really flat and doesn't really get that grassy kind of feeling that I want. And just like that, my world is finished. I don't think it's really hit home yet. I mean, I spent a lot of time in this world over the last year and a half. I think over 350 hours. So yeah, it kind of feels weird that it's done. Over the past month, I've kind of been going back and forth whether I want to actually expand this world more or just leave it as is. There's not kind of a clear expansion point anywhere. It'd be a lot of terraforming to kind of make that fit in within the bubble I have in my world. I mean, I built up this whole wall here in a previous video to keep this area enclosed from the default terrain of Minecraft in the background. So if I was going to build a new area, I'd have to do something like this again. And I don't really want to do that right now. But I might come back to it in the future. My next video will be a world tour of this whole place, because I haven't really shown a lot of it off yet in videos, and I want to do that. So that'll be the next one. After that, I may take a break from the weekly uploads. But yeah, it's been really fun doing this, and I appreciate everybody who's commented and that sort of thing. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked, and stay tuned next week for the world tour, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye for now.